Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well out there as always. Today I'm going to be doing a quick video to walk you through how you can track how many floors climbed you've had in a given day. So as I've mentioned before, the Garmin Instinct is a great watch for hiking and GPS functions, but it's also a great fitness watch. And one of the features that you can do on this watch is you can track how many flights or floors that you've climbed in a given day, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So first, let me start by saying I'm using the Garmin Instinct Solar Watch. I'm using the watch as delivered from Garmin. I haven't made any adjustments to the hotkeys. Doesn't matter if you've got the Garmin Instinct Solar like me, or if you've got one of the non-solar models. They're all going to work the same as far as the floors climbed tracking. So as with most things on the Garmin Instinct watch, there's a couple different ways you can go about seeing how many floors you've climbed. First is you can add it as a data element on your watch face. And I've done some videos that kind of slowly walk you through that. I'm going to do that really quick here. We're just going to press the menu button. I'm going to choose watch face. I'm going to choose my current one and I'm going to customize it. Where my moon phase is, I'm just going to change that one. And as I go through the different settings, you're going to see one that looks like a flight of stairs. Here we go. That's the number of floors I've climbed today. If I want to leave that on my watch face, all I have to do is press GPS, confirm it, and I can track it that way by seeing it as a data element. As always, the data element is going to show you the least amount of data. It's just a quick reference point that you can always see to see the given data element. The other way you can see the floors climbed is you can add it as a widget. And again, I've done videos on how to add widgets. I'm going to do this really quick. We can press and hold the menu button. Go down to settings. We can choose widgets. I'm going to add a widget and I'm going to look for that same icon, or you can look for floors climbed, I believe is the name of it. There we go, all the way at the bottom. For me, floors climbed. I'm going to press GPS to select it. Now I've added that widget. We can go back. And as with all widgets, we can press the up or down button. Up should always go to your last widget. And now we can see the widget. You'll notice on the widget, you can see more details than the data element on your screen. I can see that I've climbed one floor today. I can also see that 10 underneath it, which is my daily goal. So my daily goal is 10 flights of floors to climb. I've successfully done one. You can see the progress bar is gradually going around. The more floors I go up, the more it'll go around. The other thing with the widget is I can press the GPS button while I'm on the widget, and I can see a historical trend over the last 7 days of how many floors I've climbed. So the widget's always going to give you more detail than the data element. That's another way you can look at it. I should mention that if I go back and I look at it, you have to have activity tracking turned on your watch in order for it to record the floors that you've climbed, just like steps or anything else. The other thing is it uses your barometer to determine whether or not you've climbed floors. So each floor is equivalent to about 3 meters or 10 feet. So sometimes people say, it's not adjusting, it's not calculating it right. That's how it's calculating it, is it's using your barometer. So about 10 feet equals 1 floor. Once you're done with this screen, you can go back. And we've successfully looked at how we can look at the number of floors climbed. Now that's one way to do it. I'm also going to show you how you can do it in your Garmin Connect app. The other thing is I'll show you in your Garmin Connect app how you can adjust the daily goal. You saw on mine the daily goal was 10. Well, I can adjust that up or down depending on my preferences. The other thing is I'll do a video out there and I'll link it to this where you can turn on your goal alerts. So once I hit 10 flights of stairs that I've climbed, do I want to get an alert saying, hey, you've hit your goal or not? There's a video I've done in the past. I can link that to this video to show you that. If you want to get a notification that you've hit your goal, it's very easy to turn on. So let's go to the Garmin Connect app and I'll show you how you can look at the floors on there as well. Okay, so now I'm on my cell phone. We're going to go into the Garmin Connect app and we'll look at our floors climbed in the Garmin Connect app. So as always, when you go into your Garmin Connect app, you should see that your watch should start connecting to your phone. It should start syncing in all of your information. You'll notice under My Day, there's an icon that looks just like what we saw on the Garmin Instinct watch, shows the floors climbed. If you click on that for your given day, you can basically see the same detail that we saw when we were using the widget on the watch. Now, since I've used my watch, I've gone up 1 extra floor. So I'm currently at 2 floors out of my 10 floor goal. If you want to adjust your floors climbed goal, if you click on the edit button in the upper right hand corner, you can adjust your daily goal. Mine's currently set at 10. I think 10 is the default, but you can use the number pad below to change that to whatever value you want, and then you can just click save to get out of there. Also, at the top, you can click on the arrow buttons to go back to your previous day. So you can see that yesterday I had 0 fours climbed, 1 4 descended. The day before I had 2. The day before I had 6. Again, it's using your barometer, so the 4s climbed, 4s descended. It's a little bit off, but at least it's tracking it consistently using your barometer settings. If you go back to your main page, now depending on what you have your display settings for on Garmin Connect, you might or might not see this. You'll notice that for my yesterday section, there's not a 4s climbed icon in there because I didn't climb any 4s yesterday. But if you go back to my previous 7 days, you'll see the same icon, and you can see that I'm averaging 3 4s climbed every day. If I click under the last 7 days icon, I'll have a lot more historical data than when I was just looking at an individual day view. So you can see I'm looking at the last 7 days. I can also go down below and get back to the daily view. Up top, I can also change my view to look at the last 4 weeks, or I can go back and look at the previous year. So again, as with most things on the Garmin Instinct watch, the data element on your watch face is going to show you the least amount of information. The widget will show you a little bit more. The Garmin Connect app will show you a lot more analytics because it's tracking all of your history and it's displayable within the Garmin Connect app. And then once you're done, you can just go back to your main screen. So I hope that makes sense and gives you an idea of how you can track your 4s climbed using your Garmin Instinct watch and the Garmin Connect app. As always, if you've got any questions, post them in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. And thanks for watching.